thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
For the Thunder, Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Williams has got 5.
There's a reason Jalen Williams has the green light from deep. He is so consistent.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans, but all-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team.
A different look for Utah. Kyle Anderson comes in for Walker Kessler. And MP subbed in for George. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in. Nurkic checked in for Utah. The 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Collier out there with MP. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Anderson in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Fultz. MP going right to the rim.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Here's Wallace. 7 points in the game. Inside, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
MP against Wallace. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Anderson with the screen for MP. There's the triple. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. The Thunder leading by 5. Dort wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from MP. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Outside Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Anderson. Williams' shot is off. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Fultz. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Walker Kessler comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. MP inside. Defended by Dort. Anderson dishes to MP. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Anderson a screen on Dort. And here's MP for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Williams passes to Caruso. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Alex Caruso. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Outside, George. Dort against MP. Kessler the screen. MP way outside. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Dort.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Dort. Off target from outside. Markkanen kicks to George. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, SGA. The rebound by Anderson.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse. Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Here's Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild. But they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out.
With a month of NBA action in the books, let's now take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Year race. Always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back to you, Kevin.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Jazz trail by 18. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading.
One
but
shot.
The Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Utah calls timeout. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. MP third.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Williams. Holmgren up top. Top of the key, Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That three off the mark. Jazz trail by 21. MP, no good.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Williams for three. Utah with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. MP outside. Pass to Bailey. They need this one. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Williams. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of... Development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Isaiah Joe comes in for George. Markkanen is out there with Anderson. Then it's MP. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. And the shot goes in. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
No one covering.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
First free throw is good. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
MP inside. Covered by Joe. Clock at 6. George, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Joe. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by George.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's MP. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer just so skilled, he can find different spots to be effective.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
Joe can't get it to go.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
To the middle. Let's go. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Markkanen. .36 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Caruso.
Stay there.
Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly.
Ooh, that felt good.
He about to tear the roof off.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, B.A. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
Lot to talk about, B.A.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Sadiq Bey.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Walker Kessler out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's MP. And it's George in at the point.
Here we go.
So the Pelicans win the tip. And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end to end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Now here's MP. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Messi. And here's Poole. Back to Messi. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Poole. No good there, off the double clutch. The Jazz have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night here. The free throw drops for Anderson. And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
Looking to end the run. Alvarado, the pass to Williamson. Three-pointer. Anderson pulls it down.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's Kessler. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Messi. Lets the 3 fly. And the Pelicans get it back. Launches it. The shot that time not on target.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. You saw Miami with their Big 3 win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Now here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Folks. 17 points in his last outing. It's Markkanen on the wing. Back to MP. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Poole. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Man, showing you the whole package right there. You better lace up if Jordan Poole is handling it like that.
Down low. Here's Fultz. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. George scanning the floor. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
And that one good. Poole's got 5.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
George, a deep 3. And that's not going to go. MP getting it done for the Jazz. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And take a look. Jazz. Different look here for Utah. Anderson's checked in for Niang. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Sensabaugh. And MP subbed in for Bailey. Collier is out there with MP. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Utah right now.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player. But we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Count it. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Stolen by Jones. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Folks, no good. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals. You think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet and around their young consumers and young fans.
George, he's checked in for Collier. And the change for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Jones.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Poole, the pass to Alvarado. Back to Poole. The three is up. Rebound, Utah. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Poole looking it over. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. It's Poole on the wing from deep. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. And now the first timeout called here for Utah.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pistons, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Utah, they have stayed in the same spot basically all season. But you get the sense they want to move the needle more. We'll see if they'll be able to do this moving forward.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected, and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And while we have a second, let's take a look at the top scoring rookies in the NBA right now. Fourth, MP.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Pass to Poole. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now MP. And here's Kessler. He's guarded by Misi. MP, a screen on Williamson. And the basket is good. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter. .41 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Poole from long range. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Pass to MP from downtown. The Pelicans pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Tie game here in Utah. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We all like close games, and tonight's matchup with the New Orleans Pelicans does not disappoint.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on. And that is going to do it for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. MP really making a difference here.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range, and if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
So for New Orleans right now, Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Misi in at the 5. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Kessler.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's Alvarado. 5 points in the game. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Misi. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. MP outside. Pass to Markkanen. Back to MP. Now here's Anderson, covered by Williamson. Markkanen, the pass to Anderson. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Poole for the lead. Fires in the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Poole left side. Poole fast and in fuego.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And they pick up 2. And it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Markkanen outside from behind the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Takes a step back. Poole for 3. Anderson pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Utah moving the ball around. Folks, no good. The Pelicans lead by 5. Poole outside. This one for 3. Look at Poole showing the range.
I just love the ball movement.
Timeout called. The Jazz. Bailey's checked in for Markkanen. And the Pelicans also making a change. Jones is checked in. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Now here's George. Alvarado defending. Screen by MP. Here's Bailey. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Yeah, this is what Bailey wants to get. Always hunting for these jump shot opportunities.
To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Jazz trail by 8. George for 3. Jones grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Poole work in the interior.
Yeah, when he gets it going, he is so difficult to contain. He is an elite scorer at times, and we're seeing that again tonight.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A different look here for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Niang comes in for Anderson. And it's Collier in for MP. And then for New Orleans, Matkovic. New group getting ready for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Anderson comes in for Niang. Markkanen's checked in for Bailey. And MP subbed in for Collier. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Messi, he's checked in for Matkovic. Williamson comes in for Bay. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Jones. And Alvarado's subbed in for Hawkins.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
MP is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Here's Williamson. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. MP against Poole. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
New Orleans leading by 7. Buries it from outside.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's MP. Kessler down low. He's against Messi. MP inside. Guarded by Poole. Williamson with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Poole outside. Alvarado right side. Fires the three. Kessler with a rebound. Jazz trail by 10. MP inside, guarded by Poole. Outside, Anderson. Here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Oh, no good on the layup. George against Poole. For 3. Kessler with a rebound. The drive by MP.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Hey, who's watching them?
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this.